Hi everyone, welcome to Facebook Live. I am Ruth Norton with Ruth's Stamping Corner. I have a really cute project to share with you guys today. Look at this little box. We're using the Sweet as a Peach bundle, and there is a little Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer inside. It's such a cute little box. It's so quick and easy. You can make these for a ton of people. Just have them ready to go. And, you know, who doesn't want hand sanitizer right now? So, such a cute box. We're going to get to this in just a second. While I'm doing that, let me grab... Okay. I couldn't find my bundle. This is the bundle we're going to be using, the Sweet as a Peach, and I meant to grab it before we got started, and I forgot, so I wanted to make sure I had it on hand. So we're going to use that in just a second. All right, guys, let's talk about all the stuff that's going on. The Expressions in Color Paper Pumpkin Kit is... The subscription period is underway. I'm still waiting for my May paper pumpkin. I think it's going to arrive maybe tomorrow. It's on the way. I've been tracking the shipping. It's just moving very slowly. I think it's moving by donkey this time. But the Expressions in Color kit is going to be beautiful. This beautiful box is gonna. It's a one of a kind box you're gonna get with the June paper pumpkin. It's gonna have 9 cards. 2 ink spots, a stamp set. This is going to be a great kit. You don't want to miss this kit. So I'm really excited about this. You must subscribe by June 10th if you want this kit. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, there is a link to subscribe in the video description. You can head to that and subscribe. All right, guys, also going on this month. And you guys, we're almost at the end of the month. It is already the end of the month. We're already kind of in the end. I think there's a link. Next week is going to be our last Facebook Live for May. So this is going to be one of the last times I tell you, but we, of the Join Plus promotion, if you have a really long wish list, this is the promotion you want to get in on. The, it's, my gosh, you guys, words are hard today. The starter kit is $99. Normally you get to choose $125 in product, but this month you get to choose $155 in product. So it's a huge deal. You're also going to get free business supplies, free shipping on it, free paper pumpkin. So the value is well over $200 for your starter kit, and you're only paying $99, and you get to pick everything in your kit. So that $155, you get to choose. I don't choose. Stampin' Up doesn't choose. You choose. And that could be anything. It could be from the new catalog, from the mini catalog, from the clearance rack. You can get $155 in dimensionals if you wanted, but those are products that you get to choose. So if your wish list is really long, this is a great deal. I'd love to have you on my team. And we always welcome new people. We always have a good time. If you're not quite ready to join Stampin' Up, but you still have a really large order, this might be one promotion you want to look into. When you place orders over $150, you start earning Stampin' Rewards, and that is basically free shopping dollars that you can spend in the catalog on anything you want, including exclusive items that are only available for purchase through Stampin' Rewards, like that Pattern Party DSP that I love so much. But when your order reaches $250 more, you're going to get an additional $25. So you're still going to get that 10%. So you're going to get $25 as that 10%, and then an additional $25. You're going to get $50 free with a $250 order. So if you have a really long wish list, if you want to place a really big order, if you have a few friends that want to go together and place a really big order, you might want to look into this. I can set up a host code for you. You can gather your friends together. You're going to have a fun little party and get some stuff for free. All right, guys. On my blog over the weekend, I posted a new class. I am doing a Stamp-A-Stack, and I'm featuring a couple of my new favorite products, the Pattern Party DSP and the Biggest Wish stamp set. This stamp stack, you're going to make 10 cards, and you're going to be able to customize the cards. The cards are super cute. You're going to be able to customize the cards to whatever you want. You're going to get a 6x6 sheet of every pattern of that Pattern Party DSP. You're also going to get half a package of pearls. You're going to get 2 yards of the Pool Party shimmer ribbon, and all the supplies for your 10 cards. So all the details on this class to go is on my blog, and there's a link to that in the video description. The subscription period or the sign up period for that is going to end at the end of the month. So this is kind of a quick turnaround for this class, but it's a fantastic class. If you want to get in on this Stamp-A-Stack, 10 cards, it's such a good deal with that paper. And of course, you're going to customize those cards however you want. Make sure to check out the information on my blog and sign up before the end of the month. Alright guys, like I said, we are using the Sweet as a Peach bundle. This is a bundle with dies, and I just Love this bundle. This is one of my first bundles that I absolutely had to have. So we're going to make this little box. We're going to start by scoring the box. And then inside is the little hand sanitizer. So let's start with our box piece. I want to keep all my papers in order there, so I'm trying to get that off easily. Okay, so to make our box, we have our Simply Scored. We are going to score our paper. Our paper is 3 3/4 by 8 1/2. So on the 3 3/4 side, we're going to score it at 1 and at 2 3/4. We're going to rotate it. And on the long side, we're going to score it at 2, at 3, and at 6, and at 7. So pretty simple score lines. There's nothing fancy. Let me get this thing put away. There's nothing fancy about the score lines this time. Just real simple score lines. Anybody can do those. All right, let's get to burnishing those score lines. I'm using a bone folder especially for this box because when the whole box is connected, we just have the hinge up here. You really want to make sure the score lines are nice and tight because that will help make everything fit together easier. All right, so I'm going to go through, fold on all of the score lines, and then we're just going to do just a little bit of trimming. All right, we have 4 little squares here. So we have all these little rectangle areas. Then on the outside, we have 4 squares. What we're going to do is we're going to notch in on all of those squares. So we're going to cut up on the rectangles and then notch in on the squares. So cut up on the rectangles and notch in on the squares. And this little squares are all going to go to the inside of the box. Nobody's ever going to see them. So if you can take a big notch, you can take a little notch. Basically, you just want to take out just a little bit of that bulk though. All right, so we are doing that on all of our 4 squares. Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody is going to be measuring this. Just cut up straight so that you get nice straight cuts on those rectangles. And just want to make sure we get all of those out. All right, one more. Don't forget you can shop my online store. Use this host code. All orders will receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. And if your order is over $50 or more, you're going to also receive a make and take kit mailed to you with those, that coordinate with those 3 projects. All right, so this is what your box should look like. You have cut up on all of those corners and all of the little tabs are just cut straight. You have a longer side. This side is 2 inches. This side is 1 1/2, I believe. Pretty sure that's 1 1/2. Let's just double check. This is, yeah, 1 1/2. So you have a 2-inch side and a 1 1/2 inch side. The 2-inch side is going to be your front. So it's going to fold up like that. And then this is going to fold down. What we want to do is we want to cut out this little piece on the inside here. But we need to lay down our DSP first because we need to make sure that we cut that first. So let's go over our DSP. Normally, I put all of my DSP on once the box is assembled. But because we need to do the punch before it's all assembled, we need to do our DSP first. So I have lots of pieces of DSP, and all of these measurements are in the video description, and they'll all be on my blog tomorrow. So I have one piece that is 1 5/8 by 1 7/8, and then I have 2 pieces that are 7/8 by 1 7/8, and these are going to go right here along the bottom. And this is that You're a Peach DSP. This coordinates. You can use either side, really. We're going to use this peachy side. You can see I used a different DSP for this one. I used the one with all the little tiny peaches. So let's get these on there. If you have a directional pattern, you do want to make sure that the direction is facing up when your box is in this way, because when you fold it up like this, you want your DSP to be in the right direction. So if you hold your box this way, make sure that it's all correct. This DSP, I'm not sure, this pattern I don't know has a distinctive up or down. Some of the pieces do, like this middle piece definitely has an up or down, but otherwise I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so you can see that how this is going to go together. Our little tabs are going to go in, and this is going to fold around just like that. Okay, so then our top piece is going to fold down, so we need to put some DSP on these pieces now. So this will be right side up this way. Okay, so those pieces of DSP, we have a piece that is 1 5/8 by 1 3/8. And then we have 2 pieces that are 7/8 by 1 3/8. And those are gonna go on there just like that. So we're just gonna stick that one in the middle. And we'll just stick these on the side. I'm just using my Stampin' Seal to stick down my DSP. You could use liquid glue. You could use your Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm just gonna use my Stampin' Seal here. All right, now to assemble the box, I'm gonna use a stronger adhesive, but that is what it looks like. This is your lid. This is gonna be your front. So let's pull in some stronger adhesive. We are going to put some adhesive on all of these little tabs. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus now. So these, the bottom tabs, this is the front, remember. These are gonna fold into the back, this longer piece, this middle piece. Just line up that cut line with the score line right there. And then these are gonna go right on the lid. So on your shorter side, those tabs are gonna go onto the lid. Just like that. So this is what we have so far. We just need to put a little bit of adhesive on these pieces because this is gonna wrap around. Okay, just fold it up. This wraps around. Those edges should line up perfectly. Just wrap it around like that, and then this will close just like that. Isn't that cute? It opens and closes. Now I do want to, oh, you guys, we forgot to punch our thing. Let's see if we can take this apart real quick. Okay, we went to the trouble of putting the DSP on before, and then we didn't even punch it. So basically, I'm using the Taylor Tag Punch. I want to line up that punch in between these 2 score lines. So I'm going to slide it in until I see the score lines, and then I'm just going to kind of finagle it and just kind of make sure those score lines are kind of equal distance, and I'm just going to punch that. Okay. After all that, I can't believe we forgot to punch it. All right. So that's with the Taylor Tag Punch. So it just gives a fun little V for your little hand sanitizer. It's easier to pull out. Okay, now I do want to cut these ends, these little sides here. We're just going to cut diagonally from the front to the back. Use scissors. Use longer scissors if you want to make sure you're getting it exact. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Just like that. So we're just cutting it off. And this will fold right over just like that. Okay, so let's get our hand sanitizer in there, and then we can get to all of our stamping. So see, isn't that cute? It's so cute. And you know, Bath and Body Works, you guys, has a ton of different little flavors of these hand sanitizers, so you can really customize these to any of the flavors. All right, I just have a scrap piece of white paper here. We're going to do all of our stamping. I have some inks here. We have Calypso Coral for our peach. So I'm going to ink up that. We're going to stamp that Calypso Coral. I love the light and the dark shades that you get with this. This is one of the distinctive stamps, so you're going to get natural dark shades, natural light shades all together. Okay, that's it with the Calypso Coral. Our Pear Pizzazz, we're going to do our leaf just like that. And again, this has that same distinctive stamped image. All right, we're going to close that, and then we have Balmy Blue, and we're going to do our greeting that says, "To a sweet friend." Okay, so that's all of our stamping. So you can see how quickly this is going to come together. All right, I'm going to pull out my large cut and emboss machine, my standard cut and emboss. This one will, these dies will fit in the mini one, but I want to do all of my die cutting all at once. So we're going to do the bigger one, the big machine. All right, we have our peach die. We have our leaves. We have this fun little greeting piece with the little edges there. That will cut out our greeting. And then we have these little tiny flowers that we're going to cut out of Balmy Blue cardstock. So let's get all of these lined up. I have some Post-it tape to hold everything down so it doesn't shift. You don't have to use the Post-it tape. When I don't use the Post-it tape, everything shifts though. So I just like to add that extra bit of security. And then for our little greeting piece here, you just want to make sure that's nice and straight. And just hold that down and grab your top plate. And we're going to run all this through. Now I have already die cut. This is out of Pear Pizzazz. This is one of the scallop circles from the Layering Circles dies. So that was pre-cut in advance. All right. Did you guys hear that? My die went flying. It's okay. I I can see it. It's not lost. All right, so we have all of our pieces here. Let me move this out of the way. Here's our peach. Get our little flowers. These little tiny blue flowers. Let's put those off to the side so we don't lose those. All right, now assembling our tag. It's pretty easy. We can do this. So we have our little flowers. I'm gonna leave those there. I have some dimensionals. I'm gonna put on the back of our peach. Put a couple on the back of our peach here. That's gonna go onto our Pear Pizzazz piece here. We're gonna stick on our leaves. Now the leaves are pretty cool because they can go either way. So either direction that you want your leaves going, they can go either direction. So I think I'm gonna do that though. I think we're going to, let me trim up some dimensionals here. I just want this little skinny piece right here in between. We're just gonna put that on the back of this piece right here, right on the back of the stem right there. Put that down. I'm just gonna tuck that down just like that. And you can use a glue dot or a little bit of Tombow glue, but I'm just gonna hold this in place with just a little bit of glue, just like that. Okay, just give it a second. All right, perfect. All right, now for my little flowers, I just want a little cluster of them up here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. You can use glue dots for this too. I'm just doing a little dot of my Tombow glue. I'll grab my Take Your Pick tool and come along and just place them all in those little, that glue. So I want to flip over. The Take Your Pick tool is phenomenal for this. Okay, so cute, right? But those little flowers, they need just a little bit extra something. So let's grab our pearls, and I'm going to use my dark balmy blue Stampin' Blends, and I'm just going to color 3 of these little pearls up here. So just color them with the brush tip. I'm using the brush tip of the Stampin' Blends. The Stampin' Blends are fantastic. You can always alter your accessories with our Stampin' Blends, so don't forget that. Okay, we're going to set that off to the side just for a second to dry. It is alcohol ink, so it's going to dry pretty quickly. It'll give us just enough time to add our greeting. Just a little bit of glue on the back of this piece. This will go on here, just like that, to a sweet friend. And we can get those pearls now. Those will go right in the center of those flowers. Perfect. All right, let's move those pearls out of the way. And now we're ready to put this on our box. And we're done. Okay, I'm gonna grab 3 dimensionals, and I am just gonna put them onto my box lid, because if you put them down here, you're gonna glue your box shut. So make sure that you don't put them below that line. We only want to adhere this to the front, so it flips right up, just like that. Isn't that cute? Wouldn't this be a cute gift to give to, I don't know, almost anybody? Anybody I think would love to have this gift. All right, guys, so what do you think? You guys got to tell me which DSP you like better. I think I like these little peaches, but I just love that pattern, but this one is really pretty too. I don't know. I like them both. So you guys will let me know which one you like. If you need to order any supplies, please head to my online store. Remember to use this host code when you shop. If you want to join my team, you can also do that. There's links on my blog to join my team. I'd love to have you on my team. Remember, that great promotion is going on right now. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love it if you shared it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. And have a great day, guys. I will see you guys next week right here at 3 o'clock. When my paper pumpkin comes, I will go live in my VIP group to share that off too, so you can join me in my VIP group. Everyone is welcome. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.